that person. If you're a survivor, think about how you got through it. If you're a caregiver, think about what that opportunity was for you. And if you're just a family or friend member, think about what that person meant to you and what things that you learned from them. You know, think about it in a positive way. Think about what can you take this in a positive way, because if you always think about negatives, then you're not going to get anywhere. But here tonight, we're here because we've all been affected by cancer. So I personally want to thank my team because there was no question that they were here. And I don't say thank you enough, but thank you. So let's make this laugh a memorable one, and every laugh that you do here, very memorable. And remember to think about positives.
Thank you very much, Corey. Thank you, Corey. The Luminaria ceremony this year has a renewed inspiration for me. Like many of us, we can't seem to outrun this disease. It seems to catch up with us no matter what. My brother Mike, as most of you know, lost his battle in 2009. My family was just notified that Mike's best friend, and who I call my bonus brother, was recently diagnosed and is now fighting his own battle. Luminaria can help give us the hope and fortitude needed to fight the disease. Let's not forget that the Luminaria Lab is a silent lab to honor those whose journey has ended and to reflect on the hope and the courage it takes to fight this disease. We cannot change our destiny nor our circumstances, but we can choose to celebrate, remember, and fight back. I know as I walk this silent lap, my brother Michael and my bonus brother will be in my thoughts. So let's walk in honor of all who have passed and those who are struggling. And remember, believe, be strong, and be hopeful, because hope does endure. So I urge you to walk in silence, look to the lights as a symbol of hope and courage it takes to fight this disease, as well as ponder the access and the awareness that the American Cancer Society affords us all. If I could please have the 12 months ceremony people up here. We're going to do the 12 months of memory as everybody can start lining behind the bagpiper as we recite. January is Christine Hardy.
Thanks, Susan. January 1st starts the year off with many celebrations. My sisters, Debbie being one, and our dad remember our mom's birthday on that day. She was a breast cancer survivor for over 30 years. So take time to add to your celebrations the words faith, hope, and strength, that this will be the year they find a cure. If Mom was here, she would want me to tell you, take wellness, strength, and courage to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Christine. Kelly Corrigan is doing February.
In February, we all think of Valentine's Day. I'm fortunate enough to have my mom's birthday be that day also. See, I start to cry.
Doesn't get any easier.
Every year we're here because of her. She started Relay 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 reigns, 6 years. And without her, she gives back every day. She advocates for better laws. She raises money, and she also talks to people who have just been freshly diagnosed, her being a survivor herself. So, thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. Chris Dobbins is March.
I'm thankful in the month of March because it's actually a month in which I shared a birthday with my grandfather. He, unfortunately, is no longer with us, but he still lives on in my heart. And I just remember being a kid, and I always thought it was the most remarkable thing that we were born on the same day. And it was always a big celebration in my family. So every year I still take time out to celebrate his life as well as mine. And it's for him that I do this event.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Erica Mora, April.
As many high schoolers look forward to April vacation because it's the last vacation before the big summer break. My sophomore year, my best friend was diagnosed with cancer. And 4 years ago, he passed away. So I miss those days of spending at his house every day during April vacation.
Thank you, Erica. Ann Powers. Ann left. Okay, I'm doing June. Sorry. Okay, I do June. A day does not go by without a thought of my brother Mike. This happens most especially in June because it's the Relay for Life season. In 2008 and 2009, Mike proudly walked the silent lap, deep in his thoughts. He was hard to miss, you see. He was quite tall, and he would walk head and shoulders above the crowd. I always knew where he was on the track. I still know where he is. Thanks to my sister Kathy, I keep him in my heart where he'll stay forever. Alan Bregoloni is doing July.
I chose July because 10 years ago this July, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I just want to tell everybody that there is hope, and the American Cancer Society is wonderful to help with the research and all that, and I'm looking forward to my next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, so keep the hope.
Thank you, Alan. Debbie Mitchell is doing August, but before I pass her the microphone, I just wanted to thank her. Debbie and I have been friends since we were 12 and 13, respectively, and only a few years ago, and she has been an awesome co-chair, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Well, we can't skip May, so I would like to say for all the mothers who are survivors and for all the mothers that we've lost, May is for them. I chose August because I lost a very dear friend, Rosemary Manzo. She passed away on August 9th. She was the one that got me started into Relay because I learned cancer from her. I like to call it, or I called it, Cancer 101. My husband and I allowed Rosemary to remain in our home. We wanted her to remain there, and that's where she passed away. And I will never forget her strength and her courage. That's what makes me come back and want to do this every year and keep fighting. Thank you.
Caitlin Updike is September. I don't see her here, so I'm going to speak for September. I can tell you I have my niece in the audience, Shauna DeCecca. Her birthday's in September, and she was very close to my brother Mike. She ran the marathon 2 years after he passed away in his memory, so I know Shauna has a special place in his heart in the month of September. October is going to be Suzanne Pelosi.
I chose the month of October in memory of my father. He passed away 4 years ago. He was the best dad and best friend in the world, and his birthday is October 17th. And my first baby is due the day after, October 18th.
Thank you, Suzanne. Jeff is going to do the month of November.
I chose November because of Thanksgiving, and I lost my father when I was 10, just after Thanksgiving. And those first couple years after, I really hated Thanksgiving. But soon, with talking with family and everything, you remember the good times and everything. And now Thanksgiving is definitely my favorite holiday. And, just remember the good times.
Thank you, Jeff. And Tamara Cleary will do December.
I chose December for my Aunt Mary, who passed away right before Christmas. She had a long fight, but we bonded really well over those times. We had a lot of laughs and everything. And the best part was we brought in a little Christmas tree into our bedroom, and she just directed me where to put every ornament and all the lights and everything. And it was just a really great day putting that together. So every Christmas time, I always remember my Aunt Mary.
Thank you, Tamara. So we can just follow in line behind the bagpiper, and we will start our silent lap. Thank you, everybody.
impactful day here at the Field of Dreams. We just finished up the Illuminati ceremony. Cancer survivors walked the track and with family members, remembering those who they've lost. Of course, it has rained here, but that hasn't dampened the spirits. And, of course, it's all about those who are still continuing to fight that battle of cancer. From the Field of Dreams and for Medford Cable News, I'm Heidi Walsh.